Good day, everyone. Uh, I remain my humble self, Abayomi Emmanuel, and today, being a new week, I'll be talking emphatically on something different, something unique, and something important to the economic welfare of the country as a whole. Uh, Today, I'll be particular about heritage sites, and I think over the weekend, while I was reading and doing a little bit of research, I discovered that Nigeria as a whole is still sleeping on these economic assets which we have around the whole country. Last week, there was a particular news that generated so much of debates and traffic here and there, which was in respect to Dirty December and what Lagos State generated from Eco Atlantic and uh, what Lagos State generated from Eco Atlantic and Banana Island as a whole. I think within December alone, the total revenue that Lagos State generated was about $13 million. When it's going to be converted to naira, that's about 21 billion naira, which is much more than what some states get for their annual internally generated revenue. Not to mention of what other sectors, land users, and other things that is bringing in money for this particular state. So something that I think every state should take as paramount, as important, and as necessary are heritage sites. And every state has one or two things that they can point to as their own heritage site that they can refer to as element of historic preservation that is worth preserving for people to come and talk and see what the nature has hold in time past in respect to some of those sites. Taking for instance my home state, Kogi State, where I come from, I know very well that aside from the landmark River Niger and River Benue that is there in that state, we still have other historic preservation areas whereby the state can utilize to generate revenue for themselves. That an individual is coming to Kogi State, probably Lokoja to be precise, which is the state capital, will want to see that point of attraction whereby people are always interested to go to. Like in the case of, let me just cite an instance, Montpati, where Lord Lugard still lived for a while when he was the Northern and Southern Protectorate administrator. The wife, who happened to be a journalist, also documented so many things as regards Montpati. And Montpati is a place whereby in developed countries, they will turn it to a tourist attraction center whereby if you are passing by Kogi State, you will want to be there. You will want to be there. The state government can do better and do things there that will attract tourists to always come there and visit. They want to have a feel of what it was for Lord Lugard while he was here as an administrator. Aside from the Montpati, we have other historic sites within Lokoja town. Taking for instance, the European Cemetery is there in Lokoja, which was where some of these top British colonialists were buried when they died. We have other areas within town, cemetery, where military cemetery, where people, high-ranking military officials were buried. So many areas where we can generate revenues. By the time you know, before you know it, state government doesn't need to rely on, they don't need to rely on federal allocation before they can do so many things on their own. So I feel local government, state government, and the federal government are to look into some things that can generate revenue aside from the normal oil revenue and other things. It's time for us to diversify the economy and look into areas whereby we can generate revenue, and such areas to me are historic preservation sites, heritage sites, whereby people will always come to see things and they will be willing to pay. Thank you.